Hey everyone, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, a bit of a chill stream today. I'm not going to be doing Castlevania. I thought I'd watch there was a Nintendo Partner Direct today. I've watched bits, I haven't watched the entire thing. So I thought maybe we're going to watch that. And we'll just play some DVD after for a bit. Probably, yeah, like I said, it won't be a long stream. But I haven't had a chance to play it most of the week, so I want to give it another go. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I know about a few of the games that have shown up at the Direct, but not all of them. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what else they've got to show there. Yeah, it's a third-party Direct. I don't know when we're going to get like a Nintendo Direct. I'm kind of hoping maybe next week. Usually is the case, right? We get a partner direct and then the week after we'll get a proper direct. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, like I said, I've been really enjoying Castlevania. But yeah, we will leave that till Sunday, I feel. Give me a little bit extra time to get more into that. I think the map is about 40% or so. Yeah, what were people kind of hoping from this third-party direct then? Like, I know Hollow Knight's there. I heard about that earlier on as well. So, I'm guessing Final Fantasy is there. What else do I know about? I know there's some Fallout games there. Probably Resident Evil will make an appearance, and Pragmata, because I know that's been shown off to journalists. And yeah, we will find out soon enough. I'll give it a few minutes. I'm not in a rush. We're near the end of the week though. Oh geez, this week has felt like it's been quite a long week actually. So I am very much looking forward to the weekend. I'm sure you guys are as well, to be fair. Can't believe we're already into February though. I mean, where is the year gone so far? The past sort of 4 weeks kind of flashed by a bit. The cat is in the room. I don't know for how much longer though. That's the problem with the third-party directs is, don't get me wrong, I think that's great and all, but I definitely, like, a lot of people buy the Switch, right, for the exclusives. And, I don't know, it's kind of been a bit, like, lackluster for Nintendo games. Like, Donkey Kong Bonanza was great, don't get me wrong, really enjoyed that. What else did we get? Metroid was good. Metroid wasn't a bad end to the year. Wasn't the best of Metroid games, I give you that, but it was enjoyable enough. Hyrule Warriors, I have still yet to play. Hopefully at some point this year I get round to it. What else did I pick up? I don't know. There's not been that many actual Switch 2 exclusives that I've really been really into since it's been released. So when Nintendo does have their direct, I kind of hope, you know what, it's the 40th anniversary of Legend of Zelda, right? I really do hope we either get a brand new game, which I don't know, I don't see that as being likely this year at least. It would be great if we could get some like video, like a trailer of what it might be. Because when did Tears of the Kingdom come out? 2024 was it? I think that's right. So it's been over 2 years now. And we did get Echoes of Wisdom, fair play, that wasn't a bad game, but I do want like a big meaty substantial Zelda game, I would say. Will we be getting like an Ocarina of Time remake? Don't get me wrong, right? I much prefer to have brand new games. because Nintendo is always, you know, they always seem to want to remaster games or make Switch 2 editions, and but I'd kind of give like Ocarina of Time a free pass on that one because it is such a good game, and really it would be awesome to get like a revamp of it. But hey, that's a possibility, I reckon. I know we had a 3DS Ocarina of Time remake, which was pretty good. I'm not going to deny, I did play through that one. Looked amazing on the Nintendo 3DS, it was really good. But, I don't know, something making use of the Switch 2's power would be really nice, to be fair. I think I could totally play through another game. Maybe like what Capcom did to the Resident Evil games, you know? If they could do like a, not a complete remake, but a reimagining of Ocarina of Time. That'd be awesome. Like, maybe change the areas up a bit. Introduce some parts of the game that were originally not in the, like the Ice Cavern. Maybe reintroduce that as a proper dungeon. Maybe make Hyrule Field bigger. That'd be pretty nice. I do hope as well, when the Direct does come round, we do get some Mario Kart World DLC, because, again, when that come out, quite enjoyed it, but I think we were kind of spoilt by Mario Kart 8 DX having, what was it, 96 tracks? That's crazy, right? And then going back down to like 30 tracks of Mario Kart World was, I don't know, didn't quite hit the spot, if you know what I mean. And I think some DLC would be nice, or at least some like acknowledgement that we're going to get DLC. But hey, we'll give it a couple of minutes. I'll get the Direct on, and then we will make a start on that. And yeah, I'm going to be playing some Dead by Daylight after. Yeah, it's pretty neat. They've added some like Stranger Things DLC. This is like the second pack of DLC, so it's pretty good. We got Vecna in it. That's pretty nice. I haven't played it too much. I haven't played really as any of the characters, but Vecna's pretty good. You know what? Should we get on it? And then I'll play that after. Here we go. Is everyone ready? Oh, I did see some of this. Looks up
deep in space.
This looks
a
awesome.
Research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast.
Orbitals, that's it.
Maki and Omura, two young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers.
Looks like a proper like
save all
80s
that's left of
anime
their home.
movie, right?
Teamwork is
And
key
it's co-op
in this
too.
Two-player co-op adventure.
We need more co-op
You'll
games.
need a few tools to survive. The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward.
Kind of reminds me of like
The
It
liquid
Takes
launcher
Two
blasts water to activate
or a
mechanisms.
Split Fiction, right?
and cool down scorching
But
surfaces.
like you're playing an actual anime movie.
And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break.
It literally is
With
like
Game
those
Share,
games, like
two
the
players can adventure together
side little
locally
games
or
you can play.
online if one person
Oh,
has the
okay.
game.
You got Game Share too.
Can these two brave explorers save their home?
Kind of crazy where you can still use your own Switch to play these games.
Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
Oh, okay, that's an exclusive too. Nice.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Dan.
Welcome to today's Nintendo
Yeah,
Direct Partner
it definitely
Showcase.
reminds me of
In
like
this
old school
presentation,
anime,
we'll be
right?
focusing on games
I really
from our
like the look
publishing
of
and
that.
development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. What you just saw was Orbitals.
Hey,
launching
Major.
exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this
It looks
summer.
really cool, don't
We
it?
hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
I'm surprised it's actually an exclusive though. If it is literally only available on the Switch 2, I might have to get that. Because I do like those co-op games. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's definitely like an 80s anime style.
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where
thought that was,
legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs.
Professor Layton for
The
a
latest
second.
Paranormacite mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself.
Interesting.
This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl
Jeez,
with
that's what
no
I look like on a
memories,
Saturday morning
strangers
after a
searching
night
for
out.
treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story
does a bit,
connects
right?
to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranormacite, the Mermaid's Curse.
I'm pretty sure
launches
there's
on
been
Nintendo
Oh, it
Switch
is Square
February
Enix.
19th.
I've heard of
Pre-orders begin later today. on Nintendo
Paranormacite
eShop.
before. Maybe there was other games in the series.
Battle for World Glory.
Yeah, I'm like,
A new Captain
it's Square
Tsubasa game
Enix.
is
It can't be
kicking
that
its way
bad,
onto
right?
Nintendo Switch.
But yeah, I'm not
Choose
like,
from a roster of over
nah.
110 characters.
I'll pass, I'll
representing
pass.
22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive.
This
against
one
elite
looks like
competitors
Super
as you
Mario
aim for victory.
Strikers
Gear up for
mixed in with
sensational soccer action.
Dragon Ball Z
When
or
Captain Tsubasa 2
I don't
World
know.
Fighters
FIFA.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Interesting. Rocket League with people.
A life
Shaolin
or death
Soccer.
fight for survival begins. It was a normal day
Tokyo
until
Scramble.
a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis.
What
But
is
she
this?
is not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse.
Man, they need to do a Jurassic Park game
If you're
in this
found by
style.
a Xeno,
Like,
It's game over. Fighting is not an option, so quick thinking and
I totally
decision-making
want a
are
Jurassic
vital
Park
to your
survival game.
survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by by using GameShare. Up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments. Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive.
It looks... It's the type of game that I would have liked to seen Capcom make.
Survive the subterranean depths in...
I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but...
Tokyo Scramble.
It doesn't look like amazing either.
February 11th.
That's out next.
Pre-orders begin later
week.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, good concept.
Awaken
Looks a
your
bit
Viking spirit.
pragmatic
Battle,
demos out.
build,
Fair play.
and conquer in this massive survival game.
I've heard this on the PC.
How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods. Fashion a bow and arrows.
Kind of looks like someone smeared Vaseline over the game, right?
With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house.
I don't know if the game just looks bad or if it's meant to look like that.
Build pillars, install beams, construct walls.
Does it look
Make the roof.
like this on the PC,
Even add a
Dave? Dan?
Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is
I've heard
this
it's a good
LA?
game. I know a
Forget
lot of
the
people
chimney
play
too.
it.
By upgrading your crafting stations, you can
I don't
make
know.
items of higher quality.
Kind of looks a bit retro-y.
Once you've
I don't
built
know
a
if it's
ship,
on purpose.
Set sail on the high seas to reach new lands and create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together.
The thing is, if you're playing it handheld,
Now,
it probably
go
isn't that
forth
bad.
And survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Find your way forward in these games.
Up, down, left, right, A, B, C, start.
Return to the
Yeah.
kingdom of Hollow Nest and fight back the infection.
I did hear
in
this was
upgraded
coming
modern
earlier on
classic.
today.
Dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D action adventure platformer. Now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2.
So it's only a small indie game, isn't it? I don't think it's very it's very niche, isn't it?
Using upgradable spells.
Don't think many
while
people have
exploring
played or
a
heard of
vast
this.
Interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade pack.
For free.
eFootball, reborn from
Made
Pro
by the
Evolution
guys
Soccer,
who
is
brought you
coming to
Quap.
Nintendo Switch 2.
You've heard of this crap before, don't play it. Yeah, to be honest, Major, it looks awful, yeah. I can't imagine it ever getting a sequel.
National teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of soccer and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo
Oh, isn't
Switch
that's the
2
Konami
this
one?
summer.
Yeah.
Travel through 4 ages in a brand new HD 2D
Another
action RPG.
HD 2D game.
Explore the age of safekeeping.
How many of
Hero
these
Elliot's
style of
own
games
time.
are there now?
The age of reconstruction, when humans nearly
I've
went
never
extinct.
played any of these.
The age
I've
of
heard
magic, a
they're
time
good
when
games.
spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens
But they definitely
of
seem
Elliot's
to be
hometown
pumping them
will
out.
change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, June 18th.
Yeah, there's quite a few in a short period of time.
Have a blast
Now
with
this,
Super Bomberman
I might have
games
to
from
buy
the
this.
Super NES era. Play
This-
the first Super Bomberman.
This looks good.
Through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased
yeah.
worldwide.
I wonder how much it is. I've
The
got to check it
Famicom
out.
Versions of Bomberman
And is it online
Bomberman
too?
2
That is the
are
main
also
thing.
included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode,
Well, you got to love
as
Bomberman,
well
right?
as game share support.
They're classics.
Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today. The unknown journey continues. The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo
It has
Switch
got
2.
online. Nice.
He's alive.
In pursuit of its arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife.
I was going to say, Major, are you getting Final Fantasy 7 on the Switch?
Journey across the vast world.
I wondered if you
Traverse
might
the
pick
planet
these
on
up.
Chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy, or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy.
I really must
If you'd
get
like to
back
focus
to
on the
playing
story,
Final Fantasy
there's
7. I'll
also a
probably
boost
restart
function to
it.
make combat
I
easier.
would like to play them all.
You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action.
You're mine.
And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds.
Does look like they've done a really good job. I know the first
Awaits
game
Cloud
was
and his crew
obviously
in
on the
pursuit of
PS4, and this was a
Sephiroth.
PS5 game, but it does
Final Fantasy
Looks
VII
good.
Rebirth
Looks
launches
nice.
on Nintendo Switch 2
June the 3rd,
June
too.
3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Vitals stable.
Yeah, I might get this.
Subject.
While investigating a lunar research
Does look
station,
quite
an
interesting.
injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Come on, gun work.
These bots have near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
Yeah, it looks really
By
quite
moving the
interesting
cursor
that
through
you can
panels
hack
toward the
like
green goal.
while
You
you're
can hack
attacking
the
these
enemy
robot
bots.
There's
things.
no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
Definitely
Depending
different
on the
idea.
nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Energy levels.
You can
What
play a demo
truths will
later.
the two find in this
I'm kind of just going to
AI-controlled
hold
lunar
off, mate.
station?
Dibs, I think.
One of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
Maybe I'll download it and give it a go.
Yeah, baby. We did it. This is how we say good job.
I feel like it's going to have this really
What
quite
will
a
Diana
good
learn
story,
on this journey?
like a relationship, the relationship between them two.
Pragmata
I hope
launches
nothing
on
happens
Nintendo
to
Switch
either
2,
of them, you know?
April 24th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with a unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more
The
headlines.
unique combination of hacking and shooting. That
Journey
really
to the
unique?
Lost Lands.
Maybe.
Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter. To stop an alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online.
This actually
and
looks
battle
alright.
all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat. Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives. as
I am
you
so
unleash
happy they've done that
weapons,
though.
melee
Like,
attacks, and
more games
special
should have the
abilities
option
to
of switching
devastate
between
foes.
first and third.
Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks to gain a greater edge in combat. As As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity.
You know what? I'm really surprised they've never made a Turok movie.
Turok Origins launches on Nintendo
It'll
Switch
come,
2
I'm sure.
this fall.
Later this year.
Uncover the truth of Xanadu. In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirasaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu.
It's like
the
a
great
Persona
labyrinth
spin-off.
rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities
okay.
and reshape the
I like
terrain
Castlevania
to expand
style.
the range of your exploration. Then, take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat.
Dead Cells Persona.
Use your powers to overcome foes.
It's got a mix of 2D and 3D areas.
Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats
With card
and
games.
spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer. Check out these anime-style games. It's time to evolve in the latest Digimon
Jeez,
story
Digimon
game.
is still going.
One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select Quality Mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or Performance Mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second.
Apparently
Digimon
not.
Story Time
But
Stranger
I don't know, it
launches
looks
on
better than
Nintendo Switch
the newer
2
Pokemon
and Nintendo
games.
Switch
Like
systems
graphic-wise,
July
at
10th.
least.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I haven't
An
really heard
adventure
much of
set high
Digimon
in
for a
the
while.
sky is soaring in.
Endless
Form your party
Ragnarok.
from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer.
Primal Burst.
Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
I tell you what though,
July
Nintendo
9th.
Switch is getting a ton of RPGs. Like, it really is the
latest
console to
Monster
have,
Hunter
isn't it?
Stories
If you like
game
your
is
RPG
flying
games.
in.
I can kind of see why
Your
it does so
monster
well in
allies
Japan.
are called Monsties,
Because they
can
love
learn
their
special
RPG
abilities
games.
through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world.
Monsties.
The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction. And the riders trying to save the world.
Someone
have
must
to
be
contend
playing them,
with
though.
an even greater threat.
If they keep pumping them out.
Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2 March 13th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased.
I was going to say Dibble if you
New
downloaded that.
titles are joining the archives.
Yeah, we got, what is it, Rave Racer? Yeah. Rave
published by
Racer.
Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals. And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon.
Why can't this be on the NSO?
Sonic Wings Special. And more will be released over time. The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos.
I'm pretty sure that is on
These
NSO,
titles
isn't it?
will be available on Nintendo Switch 2
I'm sure it is.
later today.
That looks pretty nice. Scott Pilgrim EX. I think I played one of... I'm sure I played a Scott Pilgrim game before. Oh, Reanimal, I want to... Yeah, get that. On PC. Another car game. Goat Simulator.
Wake up, little June.
Why are you hiding? Let's make some noise.
Sure, some of these games are really old.
We found another body. I need your eyes on the
Ah,
crime scene.
Resident Evil. 3 weeks.
When a
Can't
string
wait.
of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
What did it do to me?
Exactly.
In her attempt to escape,
Who would play a
Grace
Resident
comes
Evil
up
game?
against
They're the
unknown threats.
worst games ever.
A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand.
That's one freaky looking
Meanwhile,
baby.
another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case.
I like how they
Leon
miss with
S.
every shot. Yeah, it's to make it so that, I don't know, make them feel like
With his
if
physical
other
prowess,
people are playing it,
Leon
they're
can
not that
parry
bad.
an opponent's
If
attack,
they can't do as
then
well.
strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can
Nice.
fire from a distance using handguns and rifles.
What was that?
Using
That was
enemies' weapons
nowhere near
against
him.
them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time.
It could be.
There
It
are
could be.
multiple difficulty options available.
Yeah,
including
please
a
don't
mode for
shoot
less
anyone.
Experienced players
There
that
could be
features
kids
aim
watching.
assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on the Nintendo
Requiem.
Switch 2 system
Sounds like
February
Elmer
27th.
Fudd.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first.
Requiem.
Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring
I like the
original art is
controller,
releasing alongside
but
the
I'm
games.
not gonna buy it.
Amiibo figures of
My
Grace
normal.
and
I might
Leon
get the
will
amiibo,
also
so
be available this
Yeah, I
summer.
might get those.
You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins.
Resident
Resident
Weevil.
Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month. You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future.
That's funny.
Next is our last announcement.
Last
Hey everybody,
announcement.
from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It was incredible for us to partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home.
I think they announced Fallout 4 anniversary, didn't
Anniversary
they?
Edition
Yeah.
is emerging
They've
on
already
Nintendo
announced that.
Switch 2. Scavenge, shoot, build, and create alliances.
There you go,
that
Major.
reshape
You
the
can get back
wasteland
into Fallout.
and what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor? Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new. From the heart of Diamond City,
I still
to the
need to
shadowy
watch
corners of
season
forgotten
2 of
halls,
Fallout.
the Commonwealth is
Haven't got
packed
round
with
to it yet.
stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions
You're gonna pass.
and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure.
Give it a go, you might
Grab
like
your
it.
Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937.
What's this?
Sinister forces
wow,
are on
this
the
looks
hunt for an
amazing.
ancient power, and only one person can
Indiana
stop them.
Jones game.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond. Use your
probably
wits
would
to
like it,
infiltrate
yeah,
historic
definitely.
areas and solve fiendish puzzles.
Sometimes it's good
Or
to just
use
try
your whip to
different
face
things,
off
isn't it?
against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes.
I mean, to be fair,
and
if this is actual
unforgettable
Switch
encounters.
gameplay, it doesn't look too bad.
Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and
I
the Great
I did
Circle
enjoy playing
launches
that.
on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Even if Mackie did get bored playing
Explore
it.
the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls
Oh,
4
damn.
Oblivion Remastered.
Remastered.
Experience this renowned open-world RPG now on a Nintendo system for the first time. Freely customize your character to match your playstyle.
DuckTales
Then
and the Great
adventure
Circle.
amongst an
They should totally
unforgettable
mod
cast
it,
of
yeah.
characters
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel's
I definitely will have to
home.
pick up that
and
Disney
fight back
Afternoon
the
Collection
Daedra
physical.
to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons. Wield powerful magic.
I mean, don't
or
get me
use
wrong,
stealth skills to best
Graphically,
your foes.
these
In
games
this
don't
remastered
look
version,
that great.
Character models, weapons, even rocks
But
and
if you're
sweet
playing in
rolls have all
portable
been
mode, I
meticulously
really don't
recreated.
think you would care.
Combat animations
Like,
have also
they're
been
okay
updated to give them a
graphics.
modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included.
But I think a lot of
alongside
people would
the
be
main
happy just
story to
playing the
take your
games like
adventure
this.
even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year. We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda
Okay.
Softworks. That's all for today's
There
Nintendo
we go.
Direct Partner Showcase.
What
Thank
did you
for
guys
watching.
think? I mean, that first game, to be honest, is like, it's the only exclusive here that I'm really quite looking forward to. Bomberman, definitely. Pragmata and Resident Evil, I'm gonna get on PC anyway. Wasn't Oblivion released Yeah, it was. But then again, Super Bomberman was released in the 90s, so what can you say? The thing is these days is that the thing is these days they are just remastering a lot of the old games. I don't know if you've noticed that, but yeah, a lot of these games are getting remastered from like 15, 20 years ago. I mean, it was a pretty good third-party direct. To be fair, like most of the third-party directs always don't really leave much of a lasting impression on me, but that wasn't bad. Super Bomberman still looks nice. Yeah, I mean, it looks fine, yeah. I think it's kind of ageless, a lot of the older games. Well, we will be playing some Dead by Daylight in a mo. I thought you were... weren't you going to go bowling tonight, Major? I think it's a mix of both. Running out of ideas, getting lazy, and also costing a lot of money to make. You had an early game. Ah, fair play. Yeah, I was looking... I was going to play Castlevania today, but I thought I'd leave it till Sunday. Making some good progress in that though, so looking forward to getting back to it. It's a question about money. I think the whole industry at the minute for gaming is not in a great position. So yeah, money is probably a lot to do with it. And also I do feel a lot of the games released in the past 10 years, like they're remaking games that don't even need remaking. It's getting to the point where graphics, like, a lot of people don't really care. Like, the graphics look alright as it is. Yeah, hardware prices. I mean, look at PCs. It's getting so expensive to buy a graphic card now. How much is the PS6 going to cost, or the next Xbox? People just can't afford it. And, yeah, I think that they're trying to push games so much and it's getting too expensive now for people to buy machines to buy the games, to even play on them. Yeah, I'm just going to chill for some DBD for a bit. We may get Vecna show up. I don't have any of the Dead by Daylight characters unlocked, unfortunately. I haven't bought the DLC, but... How did your bowling go tonight, Major? Did you win? After... It was last week, wasn't it, that you did really well? The Virtual Boy is soon. That'll fix everything wrong in the world of gaming, yeah. Oh no, man. You played like a moron. Averaged barely above 150. It's so weird though. It's like me and playing games. Some streams I can play amazingly well. Other streams I play like crap. I think a lot of the time you have to be in that right mindset, and yeah, don't beat yourself up though. I remember when I used to play Mario Maker. Some weeks I I did fantastic, and then other weeks I was just like failing all the time, and yeah, it was just weird how that happened. So, Dibs, what are you planning to play on the Virtual Boy when you get it? I did hear, though, that the Virtual Boy games also work on the VR Labo thing. So it must work on the Switch as well. Last time he went bowling was about 4 years ago. It's probably about similar to me. Maybe 3 years. I think the last time I played, there was something called duck bowling. Has anyone heard of that? It's basically 10-pin bowling, but the actual what are they called? The pins, like different shapes. I don't know why it's called duck bowling. Oh, small pins. I'd never heard of it. But it was fun. But the place that actually does it is now closed down. So I'm not going back to play that anytime soon. We used to have a 10-pin bowling quite close by, about 10-minute drive. But they closed that down, turned it into a Marks and Spencer's. There is a bowling centre, probably about half-hour away. The switch slot in the Virtual Boy must be adjustable if both go in. Maybe. I haven't seen anything about the headset actually working on the Switch though. But it must work. I heard the Olympics started yesterday. The Winter Olympics, right? Norway played Great Britain in curling and lost. How? How did we lose? How did you lose to the UK? Did we get like a gold or something then? Makes a change. No, but we don't do too bad at the Olympics, but the Winter Olympics never do that great. That was nice of her. 3 points. I bet you did, Dibs. Hope you had some fun. Did you score any points though, Dibble? That's the question. Oh, it's Clown. I thought we might get a Vecna. Clown is a pain in the arse sometimes. Oh, he spotted me, great. Oh, come on, leave her alone. Okay, well, I found a totem. So let's heal up. Did you scream like the curling skips? Yo, the kitten's been renamed. Funny enough, Zelda was in here for a while. I don't know what's up with Zelda, but she's been, yeah, popping in my room a little bit more often. Oh, great. Okay, interesting. He left me alone. I don't know why he did that. Yoda. That's kind of a nice name for a cat, though. You've got to watch Stranger Things, Asia. I think you'll really enjoy it. I honestly, I think you will love it. There's a lot of old 80s references. You even have a kid that's got an NES. He's playing like ghouls and ghosts on it, or ghosts and goblins, or not that that's a big part of the series, but still.
Let's rock.
Yeah, should have done that. Why is he leaving me alone? Yeah, I mean, TV shows can be a bit of a commitment, I get that. Like, I mean, thankfully it's not like massively long. I think the most the series has is 8 episodes, but some of the episodes are quite long. Lego Batman, yeah.
I'm ready to rumble.
Oh. Yeah, I may pick that up, Dibs. Lego Batman. Yeah, I just haven't got round to watching Fallout yet. I hope to get onto it at some point soon. So he's just trying to... Some killers do this thing called slug, where instead of hooking you, they'll just keep knocking you down until you're all dead or out of blood. I watched quite a good movie last night though, called The Housemaid. About this girl, or woman I should say, she gets a job being a housemaid at a home, but yeah, it's not quite exactly what it seems. Bit of like a thriller movie, but it was quite surprisingly good. Oh, we're all down. That was fun. So what, do you reckon we'll get a direct next week, a proper Nintendo one? We can hope. Oh, he found me. Alright, calm down. Anyone got any plans to go away this year? I know Major's going off to, what was it, New York, aren't you? You looking forward to it? Or was that a stupid question? Never been to America before, have you? You have been to the US twice. Where did you go in the US? You may have told me already. I do apologise if you have. Hey Jeff. Sum up the direct. Sum it up. It was better than nothing. No, it was better than expected, I would say. Like, there were some good games there. A lot of older titles, like your Fallouts, making a comeback. A lot of there was quite a few older games. Also games we'd already seen before, like Resident Evil, Pragmata. But honestly, I feel like a lot of people buy Nintendo consoles for Nintendo games, for the exclusives, you know. And so definitely waiting for a proper direct, if I'm being honest. It wasn't bad. There was a really good looking sort of 80s anime co-op game. Very much like the It Takes Two type of thing. Which if that is truly an exclusive, I may pick that up. You went there in 2014. I can't remember the last time I went to the US. The 2000s. Hey Leon, how you doing? I quite like Vecna, to be honest. Sorry, the first. I don't know why they call him the first. Probably because there's already another Vecna in the game. But it's pretty good. I haven't got any of the DVD content yet. Kind of wish there was a map though. Wish they had made a map. You like Monster Hunter games? Nothing wrong with that. I know there's quite a big fan base for those. Oh, what? I got a save there and she didn't. Must have had a perk to stop flashlights. Two left. Are you actually going to get Resident Evil, Dibs? I really like the fact that you can switch between the third and first person in that. You're looking forward to playing it, Leon. Yeah, I did pre-order it yesterday. Whoops. You don't do amiibos? Yeah, right. You're gonna buy them both, aren't you? You know what? The last amiibo I bought was that Donkey Kong one. And then they started to whack the prices up. But I might get the Resident Evil ones. Depending on how much they do charge, as long as they're not like 30 quid each. Right, it's fine, let me heal you. Yeah, I kind of feel like with the Resident Evil joypad they could have done a bit more though. Like, it's just your standard Pro controller with a decal on it, and I'm like, it looks alright, but a bit of colour would have been nice.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, some actual Joy-Cons would have been good. I'm actually quite surprised Nintendo hasn't been already making, you know, some of these special edition Joy-Cons. I think the ones they have released some, haven't they? But they look quite basic. Like, not really anything special. Come on, there's got to be a totem somewhere. Well, I'm hoping there's a new, like, a proper Mario game this year. I think, like, the end of the year would be good. Like they did with Odyssey. We could get one in September. Zelda, I mean, it is the 40th anniversary. I'd be disappointed if we didn't get anything. I mean, there was a rumour that, or alleged screenshot of, what was it? Not Four Swords. The one on the 3DS. I'm not sure about that. A multiplayer Zelda would be pretty neat. But I've just got a sneaky feeling we might be getting like a remake of Ocarina. Get away from the basement. Finally got me. Yeah, Triforce Heroes, yeah. Yeah, there was apparently some leaked thing about it. Well, I don't know. I can't see that being very well received if that was the only Zelda game we get. Well, I mean, you can play some of the Zelda games anyway, can't you, on the NSO? Oh, leave me alone. How is that fair? Yeah, it would be a strange one to pick. I honestly think if they're going to do something, it would be Ocarina. I've just got this real sneaky suspicion the movie is Ocarina. Like an adaptation of Ocarina of Time. Because it is the most sort of... Well, maybe not the most well-loved 3D Zelda nowadays, but... I mean, they could release Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, yeah. I mean, that's a possibility. And that would also work on the Switch as well as Switch 2. But I just feel that would be a bit lackluster, in my opinion. Well, that fell apart quick, didn't it? The movie needs to be its own thing. I think they're going to ask for it if they... You don't have... The thing is, you don't have to fully adapt the game, do you? They could just take the bare minimal story. They're not going to have Link going to like the Great Deku Tree and the Forest Temple and the Fire Temple. But they could use the idea of the story of Link being... I don't know, actually. I'm pretty sure they would have gone for a younger Link if they were going to do that. Yeah. But like the Sonic movies, for example, then they are kind of adaptations of the games, but not in the same way. What about Wind Waker though, Dibs? I think if they were going to do that, they would do Wind Waker and Twilight. But on their own, they're both quite big games, so would they do it as a double pack? I don't know. It's not something I see Nintendo doing these days. Especially when they're charging for Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 separate, you know? They may do something like the Mario Odyssey. Mario Galaxy games. Wind Waker is on NSO, yeah, but that won't stop them, I'm sure. Not everyone has NSO. Well, let's hope they do a double pack if they are going to do that. Well, Mario 64 was on the NSO, wasn't it? Mario Sunshine is coming to NSO at some point. But then again, that collection was time limited. I think that goes for stupid money now. I saw a copy sell for 150 quid on eBay. £150 for a Switch game. One thing I'm definitely noticing though on the Switch 2 is there are a lot more digital games these days. Even like the bigger games are going digital. Problem with that though is that Switch 2 just doesn't have that much memory. Unless you buy a memory card, and they're not cheap. Like, for a terabyte, you're looking at what, 150, 170 pounds? I mean, 512 might be okay for most, but I mean, when Call of Duty comes out, how much is that going to use? I mean, Final Fantasy 7 uses 90. 512 does not go a long way. Still appeared on both though, really, though, didn't it? Whoops. Yeah, I hope they would make the decision to release both on one collection. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I don't know. Is there any Switch games they could still bring to this? Sorry, like the Wii U games. Are there still any of them to bring to the Switch? I know there's Yoshi's Woolly World. I wouldn't be surprised if that comes to the Switch at some point. Is there a Kirby game? Canvas or... Right, a Mario Wonder upgrade. It looks really cool, don't get me wrong. I like what they've done with it, but I wish it had single player content rather than it all being well, it looks like it's mainly multiplayer. So, yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Star Fox Zero, yeah. And I really hope they're making a new Star Fox game. Like, come on. Star Fox Zero, yeah. I haven't really given that a proper go. I've just heard very mixed things about it, and I'm not in a massive rush to give it a go. Well, Zombie U was a Ubisoft game, wasn't it? That did come to other consoles, though. Dibs. Yeah, but the 3D land, yeah. That would be a nice idea. I would actually like a remake of Mario Land 2 and... Yeah. I mean, you've got games like Donkey Kong Country Returns and Captain Toad that come out on 3DS, Wii, and Switch. That's kind of crazy that they released them 3 times. Oh, come on. That was a terrible game. I'm kind of hoping we get Vecna showing up. Yeah, I mean, part of me thinks that they may do 3DS stuff, like convert it to the Switch too. But I mean, they did like Luigi Mansion, didn't they, to the Switch? I think Donkey Kong Country and Captain Toad were actually Switch games were ports of the 3DS ones. Inky. Pretty sure he was just in one of the games I played. I mean, DS I could kind of see coming. I mean, I didn't expect Virtual Boy to be coming. So, I guess anything's possible. That is one thing I miss about what Nintendo did with the Switch. It doesn't kind of feel very Nintendo like. Like, yeah, Street Pass. What was that? Street Pass Quest, was it? Like, it was this weird RPG game. I quite enjoyed that, playing that like most days. Street Pass was kind of fun. But yeah, I kind of feel they have dropped a lot of that unique Nintendo feel. Even themes, like the 3DS had awesome themes. What do we get on the Switch and Switch 2? Black and white. Wow. What did we do to deserve that? Oh, really? We got a clown. Hit it. Well, that was another thing with the DS, is it was so small that you could carry it anywhere, right? You can't carry your Switch everywhere you go. Jeez, I remember when I used to work one of my old delivery jobs, long time ago. I would always take my DS to work.
I owe you one.
Hey TJ, hope you're doing alright. I'd always take my DS and play like Animal Crossing before I started. Just do like the bare minimal stuff I needed. And then yeah, I would work after that. And the DS was so useful being so small. And I don't know what it is, but there seems to be some like mobile phones. Everyone wanted a small mobile phone. And now everyone wants the biggest mobile phone they can get. And it's kind of like the same with consoles. Handheld consoles have gone from being small, these like 8-inch screens. You doing good, TJ? What is he doing? You still have your DS, Libs? Did you ever have the like the original DS, that chunky thing? Like the... To me, it always felt like it was a... like the prototype DS. The light was like amazingly better. It felt like what the DS should have been. The original one was, yeah, just not the best screen. It felt very like the prototype stage, I felt. Probably why the DS didn't really take off till the light come out. Run. It is actually going awful tonight. I think the others might be alright. Played a lot of Mario Kart. Yeah, Mario Kart. Did Mario Kart come before or after the light? March the 11th, 2005. It wasn't that long, if I remember. It was like 6 months to a year the new one come out. You bought a DS console bundle with Mario Kart DS. Yeah, I remember playing Mario 64 and a couple of other games, but honestly, it wasn't until the light come out that I really got into it. I remember getting what was it, Tetris DS? There was like 4 of us all playing Tetris DS. I still think that version of Tetris was great. The really cool, like, had all the like Nintendo type of mini levels and it was so good, and the fact you could play it multiplayer. Yeah, I did pick up the 3DS Tetris when I went to Norway. I haven't tried it. But yeah, the one on DS, well worth playing. If you like your Tetris. Come on, we got to escape one of these. Well, it's Vecna, but not the Vecna I was hoping for. There was a lot of good games on the DS, I thought. And also with the touchscreen as well, it kind of brought new experiences as well. Like that, what was it, Trauma Center? Quite like that. Elite Beat Agents, that was a good one. Even like the mini games on Mario 64 DS. I definitely played the mini games more than the main game. Although I was surprised that Nintendo would put gambling games in like a Mario game. Yeah, I think Dave finished off that DS Castlevania. He said he started up another one. He tried to play the others, and he didn't really get on with them. But there was one of the other DS games kind of got into. Kind of weird though, because you have two characters. You have to like switch between them. Right, that's an interesting take for a Castlevania game. Suppose that's to change it up at some point. Okay, I think I've just lead him off. Whoops. trying to help my team, mate.
Get me out of here!
Yeah, I got one of them. I was really annoyed though, Devil, because I got the first Final Fantasy game. Admittedly, I remember it was only £15, brand new at launch. Which, I'm sure it was £15. I know that seems cheap, but it was. And then they released like a version of it with all of the... Yeah, that's a bit cheeky. It was, what, 6 months later? I never played it a huge amount, but it was kind of fun. They were charging quite a lot of money per song, and they released so many songs for it.
Are you guys?
No one gonna actually save me? Heal up and fuck up. What we got? One more. Come on, we've gotta win one. Jason. Yeah, I think after this game, I'm gonna just go and chuck my food in the oven, and I'll do one more game and leave it there for tonight. But yeah, I'll be back on Sunday. Hope to make some good progress on Castlevania. Gonna get it first. Right. Are you kidding me? Oh, we lost her. Lost him, sorry. Oh, that's what. I should be risking this. Yeah, I'm out of it. Yeah, bear with me. I'm going to go and put some food in the oven. I'll be right back. We'll do a last game.
เกรดเต็กมึงอยู่ไหนอะแบบนี้ไม่ขำนะวะ Yeah, you got one of these then, Dibs. Yeah, this was Final Fantasy Theatre Rhythm. But I think they made one called Final Mix, didn't they? Oh, this is co-op as well, 2 to 4 players. Another day, another game.
Yeah, I remember playing it for a while, just never got massively into it. Okay, right, come on, let's make this final game count. Oh, glad it's nearly Friday.
Nice long 4-day weekend. Looking forward to that. Okay, well, we're not getting Vecna. We've got... I've forgotten the name, the girl from The Ring. That creepy girl that comes out of TVs. No. What a good chase. What's happening?
I'm ready to rumble.
2 to go. Come on. We're doing alright here, to be fair. We've only got 3 hurts. Should get both gens done. A bit harsh going after someone that really been downed. Oh, lucky day. Oh no. But someone actually managed to oh no, she's down again.
Awesome. Thanks.
Right. I feel bad for the other guy, but hey, we escaped. Cool, well, I'm going to leave it there for tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll be back on Sunday and we will continue on with Castlevania. You have a good weekend and See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.